Can I help you, Miss Quinn?
Why, yes, you can. I'm here to report a terrible crime.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The only crimes that could be reported here are bad movies. Are you saying your movie's a bad movie?
This one.
Okay, all right. Fair review coming up. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler-free review for Harley... No, what's this called? And this is my spoiler-free review for Birds of Prey and the fantabulous Harley Quinn. This is my spoiler-free review for, what's this movie called? Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I did. I said the title of the movie.
Sure.
As a whole, I did enjoy this movie, and I'm gonna give it a solid B. Now, B means I was entertained beginning to end. Would I recommend it this weekend? Yeah, sure. It's a fun one to go see. You won't be bored. But B means I'm not in a hurry to run out to see it again. When it comes out on Blu-ray, yeah, I'll buy it, mainly because I'm collecting the DCEU movies and I'm a completionist, so to throw it in that collection kind of makes a lot of sense to me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get it, but I'm not gonna regret having it in that collection, kind of like I regret Suicide Squad a little bit. The problem with Suicide Squad is I don't feel like that movie knew what it wanted to be. It went through so many re-edits. It was written in such a short time. You kind of just feel like Suicide Squad was having an identity crisis. For me personally, with the music choices and the way the music was thrown into that movie, the message I got was, hey, come look at DC's darker, grittier version of Guardians of the Galaxy. We got our own version, but because it's gritty, it's different. But it's the same. Come give us money. Now, this movie, I didn't feel like had any such identity crisis, which was kind of fun because what was this movie about? It was about Harley Quinn trying to find her identity outside of the Joker. And so as you have a movie that's about Harley Quinn finding identity, I feel like the movie itself kind of finds its own identity. It wasn't trying to be anything other than what it was. And so because it wasn't trying to be something else, because it was just okay and comfortable in its own skin, I think it made the movie feel better to me. It felt less rushed. It was more entertaining. It had a better pacing, and I felt more attached to the characters than I did in Suicide Squad. Now, Margot, Robbie, Will Smith, they were my favorite part of Suicide Squad. And so if you, like me, you liked Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn from that movie, you're gonna like her Harley Quinn in this movie. But what I liked about her Harley Quinn in this movie is as she's going on this quest to find identity, her character is pretty much still the same, and yet you watch her character grow. So she keeps the same mannerisms, the same type of humor, and all of that stuff. So the things that you might have liked about her in Suicide Squad remains in this one, but you get attached to her after she and the Joker break up, which you never see him in this movie, which I call that a positive. Hunka hunka! I feel like they did a good job attaching us to Harley Quinn and her journey to figure out who she is and to stand on her own 2 feet and to be defined by no one. So I thought that was kind of a cool quest, and it made me like her character all the more. And then you had the other Birds of Prey, and what was cool in this one, instead of introducing them through montage after montage and trying to throw them all together super fast in the beginning so you can have a whole movie with them, it actually did a good job throughout the movie of introducing us to these characters and kind of establishing who they are. For instance, Black Canary, I thought was really cool to meet that version of Black Canary in this and how she ended up meeting Harley Quinn and kind of how she and Harley Quinn ended up becoming friends and bonding. Like, it did a really good job introducing the characters, getting me attached to the new characters, and bringing them to this moment where they kind of have to be the Birds of Prey. Now, Ewan McGregor, fantastic as Black Mask. That dude was a great villain, and honestly, in watching this movie, maybe he had a little too much fun playing a sadistic, crazy villain. But man, you can just tell, like, he enjoyed it, man. He enjoyed the script, he enjoyed his role. I just felt that coming through the screen as I was watching that, and I think it made him a good villain. My biggest negative for Ewan McGregor, not enough. They didn't give us enough. I wanted to go a little more. I wanted to get a little deeper into this character. I wanted to see him put on the Black Mask more than I saw him put it on in this movie. I wanted more, which kind of leads to one of my surprises with this movie, and I think it's a negative, because it's not like I wanted this movie to be too much longer, but it was only an hour and 49 minutes. But if they could have just given me another 10 minutes, I don't know what you could have done with that time, but it was interesting because it just felt like they were building and building and build. Oh, this is the end. Okay, this is kind of the finale. Okay. And, you know, it was kind of a cool ending fight scene, cool ending boss fight, but, you know, it was just kind of like build, and now we're at the end. And as a whole, like, that's not the biggest negative because the journey was fun and I enjoyed that. And the other thing that I liked about this one is it does answer the question, is this going in the direction of soft reboot? Or is this following kind of the direct DCEU timeline? I'm not going to tell you which it is doing, but you do have clarity while you're watching the movie. And I'm looking forward to the future of the DCEU. What is coming down the line here? So again, I'm giving this movie a solid B. It had a great villain. It did a pretty good job getting me attached to the characters. I liked meeting the Birds of Prey. I liked how they brought Harley Quinn into this and her search for identity and how it attached me to her character a little bit more. There's a lot of things about this that I did enjoy and had a lot of fun with. Now, if you saw this movie, did you like it? Did you have fun? Is a B a good grade for you? Would you go higher? Would you go lower? Let's talk about that in the comments. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button to become a Durbanian and hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified the next time I do a movie review, ranking video, theological analysis, or anything else I do here. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.